Alright. What's up? Pro Play Games, Burton Pemnick, and we're here with
Michael Duke.
Alright, what did you do today?
Went undefeated with Psyframes.
Alright, awesome. Let's get straight into the deck and see what we've been working with here.
Alright, so 3 Psyframe driver. Obviously you got to play it. Shit card when you draw it. 3 alpha.
Alright, so what does that one do?
When your opponent summons normal special, summon it, and then vanilla search any Psyframe card. It's really good for getting overload.
That card's really good.
Yeah. Beta, you know, don't get OTK'd. Gamma, that's like the best card. It's like you Raigeki your opponent's board if they have like Infinity or some shit, and then you just Gamma when they try and negate it. Fucking awesome. Wish I could play like 4 or 6 copies. Delta kind of sucks, but it's a level 2. Now this card is like different to like what a lot of Psyframe players play. They play card D. But I play this because it helps you get overload and stuff into your grave, and then you just banish it to search. And it combos well with some other cards that I'll get into a little later. Last 2 months I played Max C because your whole deck is a hand trap deck. So hand trap that draws into more hand traps. It's all good. So that's all the monsters.
Played 40 cards, right?
Yeah, 40 cards, yeah. Okay, then for spells, 3 circuit. You have to play it. It sucks drawing multiples, but you know, whatever. 3 field zone. Now this is like really important for when you don't have circuit or when your opponent just, it's really good, and it combos with some other cards as well. Then 2 duality. It's good, but like a lot of the time when you duality, your opponent twin twisters you because they know you can't negate.
Why not 3?
Because you don't like opening multiples. 1 Raigeki. It's pretty mandatory to get rid of like Blue Eye Spirit Dragon and anything that like just stops you from playing like Drago and all that shit. 1 Psychic Path, just to give you more stuff for Overload to banish with. 1 Upstart, because the deck's really it has some consistency
and
issues.
unattractive.
And Soul Charge. Not too many Psyframe players play this card, but it works really well with Kuribandit. You get like some of your monsters in grave Soul Charge, and it means you're not relying on your opponent all the time. So
you can just summon a bunch of Omegas.
Yeah, pretty much. It won me so many games. So good. Despite the fact that I'm playing, like a kind of slightly more grave-oriented build, macro is just too good. And if someone tries to play around your field zone because they don't want to get both of your guys banished, you macro, they get banished anyway, so they can't do anything. 1 drowning, it just gets rid of big boards if they're trying to kill you.
Yeah, I found that card's not as good because people don't play into it.
Yeah, I know, that's why I only play 1.
It's like a 50-50.
Then 3 Overload, the absolute best card in the deck. Like pretty much every issue that the deck actually has, like this normally solves it. You just banish anything that's a problem and then you field zone.
Banishes them face down too.
Yeah, so
just
they
like
can't
Pot
do
of
anything.
Desire.
Yeah, it's fucking great.
This card should be $100.
Yeah, and it works so well with Bandit. You never pick this with Bandit.
No.
You always pick any other spell or trap and then banish it and get searched. And the other card that not many people play.
This card's my favorite. So what does this card do?
So when your opponent declares a direct attack, you negate the attack. Then you can, so you don't have to do this if you don't have the targets. But you banish a tuner and any number of non-tuners to synchro summon anything from your extra deck with levels that match. So it doesn't have to fulfill the requirements. So you can summon Crystal Wing or Nat Beast or anything as long as the levels match.
And it's also treated as a synchro summon.
Yeah, it's actually properly synchro summon. Yeah, so it's actually synchro summon.
Synchro summon.
Oh, it's treated as a synchro.
Yeah.
But it's a special, so you can summon Crystal.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that's another reason why I play Kuribandit, because if you get hit with Spirit, at least you can King's Consonants into stuff.
So who won?
Then into the extra deck, 3 Omega. Some people say you don't need 3, but what other level 8 are you going to summon? Like,
You always summon.
it's the best one. 2 Zeta, he kind of sucks, but it clears the board. This sucks too, but if you have like a level 8 and a level 1 banish, like Omega and a level 1, you field zone and he's like dirty good
Having
level
more
9.
combinations with Soul Charge too.
Yeah, true. It's the only other level 8 Psychic to summon off field zone that isn't Omega. That's good in time, because you just, last turn of time, you field zone, banish for 1200.
Some people play Final Countdown, so
Yeah, that's
playing
it.
it in the extra deck means you don't have to play a bad card in the main deck.
Exactly. Then the 1 Crystal Wing, you never really summon it normally, you just summon it with King's Consonants.
I guess with Soul Charge it can come up.
Yeah, it can come up. Yeah, so it's alright. This, never actually summoned it. I don't know why I play it. It's kind of shit. Scrap Dragon, it removes itself off the board and it pops Decree. That came up
I
once.
think that's the big one.
Yeah. Yazi for the same reason Scrap Dragon for level 7. And Magispectors, they can't be targeted. This is a lot of fun. You alpha, get a search, and then you black rose, bomb the whole field. Really good against Pendulum. Moonlight Rose, another 7, and then Naturia Beast for King's Consonants. Yeah. If I have Bandit and a level 2, no other like drivers, something, I just summon that.
It's good against, I guess, blue eyes and stuff like that, where like sometimes you just can't stick a guy early game and
pretty much
they can't play.
That's extra deck, and then the side to Kaiju because Spirit really sucks and you just lose if it stays on the field. I don't know. Let's play it.
That's a level 7 Kaiju, right?
Yeah, because
so
like you don't want them to overlay. Yeah. You can synchro with it too. That is play Ghost Ogre because Pendulum decks or something. Defissure for the same reason as Macro, so it hurts BA and stuff like that, and make sure you guys get banished. Dark Hole, get rid of like Floodgate monsters like Bandit's Fiend and
your
stuff.
own monsters too? If they stick it to them.
Like Flying Sea or some shit. Some people
like they fall for your guy.
Yeah, that's really annoying. 3 MST, because you can't really afford to discard and can't pay life because your deck doesn't do any damage. 1 Drowning in case more Floodgate monsters. Full house for like demise decks, and you can pop your own overloads and get more searches. It's awesome. And then anti-spell is the last card.
Awesome. Any changes to the deck that you've made?
So probably like the 1 Drowning that's in the main deck, like Psychic Overload. It's like a trap that targets 3 psychics in your grave, shuffle back, draw 2. It just works better with Bandit, and no one really plays into Drowning that much.
That's true, so it's just like a nice little pot of madness.
Yeah, pretty much.
Any shoutouts?
Braden for the King's Consonants idea. Gave it to me ages ago. And Ben Mans for telling me to play Kuribandit in Psyframes to make it work.
Alright, awesome. Well, congratulations.
Alright,
thank you. PPG signing out.